Hey everyone, this is Jordan, and I am doing a voice mem, or whatever, however you want to pronounce it. I call it mem. And let's see, I have some questions to sound off here. Number 1, what's your name? Jordan. I also go by a number of other names though. I go by Sarah, or Tiran, Uma Chica, Pony with Paws, Shy Leo. I think that covers all of them. Let's see. Number 2, how old are you? I am 23. Kind of unremarkable age. You don't get any new privileges, and you just feel a little bit older. And everybody still calls you a baby. What do you know? Number 3, where are you from? Are you living there right now? I am currently living in Northwest Florida. It's a little bit like Lower Alabama. So, if you want a clue on how the weather is here. It's not the sunny paradise that Lower Florida is, but, you know, I guess it's okay. There are no seasons here. Anyway, I'm originally from Texas, though. I was a military brat, so I moved around a bit. I moved to England and spent most of my childhood there, and from there went to California, and from there went here. Alright, so let's see. Number 4. What's the time? It's 3:21 a.m. and I should probably be in bed. I have the day off tomorrow, I'm not too worried. Let's see. 5. Is it cold where I am? I'm inside. So no, it's not really cold. I think it's 40 degrees outside though, according to my computer. So, I don't know if that's cold to you. Number 6, what am I wearing? I am wearing cargo pants. It's the staple of my dress code thing. Cargo pants, socks, and a t-shirt. You know, standard outfit for 3 in the morning. What is the last thing I listened to? I listen to a lot of music, so I don't know if I really recall what the last thing I listened to was. I switched through my tracks on Winamp pretty frequently. Some of the more recent ones though were La Moon from C'est La Mieux. Awesome song, listen to it. Let's see. I guess I could answer what kind of music I like, which is everything. I don't know, there's always a song for some mood. Let's see. What was the last thing I ate? Grapes and strawberries, because somebody bought grapes and strawberries, and it was a nice surprise. I love strawberries, by the way, one of my favorite foods, aside from peanut butter and sushi. Let's see. What was the last thing I watched on TV? I don't watch a lot of TV, really. I think the last thing I watched was America's Best Dance Crew, which is an awesome show. I love dancing, I love cool music, and I love awesome choreography, and this show kind of has it all. Go Quest Crew! Let's see. What's my favorite TV show? I actually, to contradict what I just said, I love Discovery Channel and National Geographic and Animal Planet. I love to learn stuff. I love documentaries. So, pretty much everything on there. Mythbusters is, and kind of always has been, one of my favorites. It's just awesome watching them test stuff and generally be funny while they do it. And of course the explosions are always cool too. Oh, and I had to mention Sailor Moon really quick because that show is kind of like, I don't know, it's just got a special place in my heart. So I have to mention that. Let's see, number 11. Quick, find a book or something with text on it and read some of it. There's too many books. What do I pick? This one. You have to read like a lot? I don't know. Let's see. I don't just want to read any page. Not that one, that's a textbook. Ah, here we go. As Rannoch passed through the loch where he had turned west towards the sea, the mountains began to rear above him, and the deer's mood swiftly sank. As the bends of the high hills climbed around him, brooding giants hidden in the mist, loneliness crept in on him once more. He thought bitterly of his friends. He also felt the threat of Score all around him, and the threat of what he was rising to face, of Hearn's herd and of dark rumors surrounding them. But worse than all of this was the fear of the mysterious Highland and what he might discover about himself up there in the north. That was a passage from The Firebringer. An entertaining story. It's really neat. It's about deer. What do you know? Let me see. Number 12. What was the last movie you saw? How was it? Oh god, what was the last movie I saw? I haven't been to the theater in like ages. How about I just tell you one of my favorites instead? I love Black Beauty, the one that came out in the 90s by Warner Brothers. Oh my god, I love the visuals in that, and the music by Danny Elfman is so beautiful, and Black Beauty's voice, of course, is just so charming. Let's see. 13. Do you think you have an accent? Talk about that. I don't know, do I? I'm kidding. Really, it's not that I don't know I have an accent, it's I don't know which one I am currently sporting. Having been a military brat, I discovered pretty quickly that you don't hear your own accent. Like I said, I was in England for a while, and everybody there they all told me what a pretty accent I had, and they all wanted me to speak a lot about things, about anything, because they just wanted to hear me speak. I didn't understand it, and now I find I can't really do a good British accent. No, but when I moved to the States, everybody there just kept telling me, "Wow, I love your British accent. That is like so amazing." And I was like, "What accent? I don't understand." And then I moved to Florida, like I said, and everybody here was just kind of talking funny to me. I was just like, "Ha, Southern accent," and I recently found out that I've gained a bit of that too. I find when I'm cashiering that I slip into a lot of accents by accident. And if I'm ever talking to you and I start slipping into your accent, try not to be insulted by it. I don't mean it. It's something that I do. Okay, that's all the base questions that there was, but I've got a couple other questions here from other people. Let's see. What fandom did I get involved in first? This is between furry and anime, I'm presuming. I had to say that I think I've always had a part of the furry fandom. Always loved animals, always, and I was that little kid, when all the girls want to get together and play house, I was just like, "I'll be the dog!" Yeah. But I had to say the first fandom that I got into that I knew I was getting into was the anime fandom. And that all started with Sailor Moon. Oh my god, just watch it, dude. Really, watch it. Don't watch the dub. Don't watch the dub. Watch the subtitles. I know that some people get put off by that, but please watch them. It's good, really. Let's see. What drew me to my fandoms? Well, like I said, but the furry one it's just a further extension of my love of animals, and the fascination I've always had with how they might be thinking or what drives them, and how interesting they are, how different they are. As far as anime goes, I mean, I love art too, and a lot of anime isn't terribly artistic anymore, but it has its own charm and it has its own style. I like the fun of it and the stories, and oh my god, it beats the crap out of every single other cartoon in America, just hands down. Anime is awesome. Let's see, which is my favorite fandom and why? I don't pick between my fandoms. I love them both pretty equally. The only thing I will say is I try not to mention them in the presence of each other, because people get kind of defensive about their fandoms sometimes, and also, to a lot of people, different fandoms seem a little weird. So to the anime fandom, the furry fandom's a little bit out there, and vice versa. We're all geeks. I don't understand it. But there you go. Alright, and since there's no further questions, I guess I'll just go ahead and say goodbye now. I hope you enjoyed the mem, and I hope you enjoyed listening to my voice for the past however long this has been. Hopefully I'll do another one, and before I go, I will go ahead and tag some people. I tag Sorble Satyr, or Miyaname, whatever you're going by. I tag Lan, and I tag Tiffany, my sister. I hope I pronounced everybody's names right. Alright, well, this is Jordan signing off, and hope you have a nice day.